Welcome back to Cuba's Automotive. I'm here with the Kia Sedona. I think it's 07. We're back with the AC compressor issue. Recently, the customer was driving and says he has no function of the AC. Does it mean that the blower's not working? Does it mean that there's no cold air? So I don't know if that means what I know it to mean. Okay, some people don't express themselves very well. So we're gonna go ahead and verify the complaint. I have my scan tool connected. It's not hooked up yet, but we're gonna go ahead and verify that there is no function of the AC. You heard that? All right. Now I do hear this clicky sound over here. Come over here. You hear that? And that's a blend door. For sure. I'm feeling here. And it's cool, but not cold. Let's go make sure that the AC compressor is working. And it is. If you look down here, my finger is pointing at. You gotta get the light. Alright, we do see that the compressor is running. It is spinning. Okay? So, in essence, my initial thoughts are just that the system is low. The system is low because it has a leak. Where is the leak? That's going to be an issue. I'm going to go ahead, put the manifold on, and we'll come back and see what our pressures are, activated, static, dynamic, and go from there. One of the things, I have the AC on and I feel cold air, okay? I just put the thermometer in just to see where we're at over here. Can you see the thermometer? Okay, and I'm going to see where it lands at. I'm going to let it just sit there and do its thing. Let me do the thing in Spanish, everything we just did, and we'll get back. English version, that's it right now. The compressor is off. Come down further so you can see better. All right, so that's the center. See that? Okay. So with my finger, that is the compressor clutch, and that right now is off. I just turned off the AC, and I wanted to show you guys the difference. Okay? Espanol? Okay. And how's the sound? All right. So as you see, I have a manifold hooked up. Today is not a very hot day. I am in a t-shirt, but I'm wearing long pants. Snap. I think inside the car was 90, but that's wrong. Yeah, this thing dropped down to 30.
Oh God, yeah, I see.
But you see it turning off and on. Right now it's off, okay? And the compressor just got kicked on again. And inside, it's still warming up. It was about 30. Right now it's gone up to 40. We're trying to get like an ambient temperature so I can kind of see what's the temperature. Static, that means with the car off, compressor not running, it was about 60 on here. So it's actually close to what it should be. I'm pretty sure the density is relative to the temperatures outside, the pressures. So the fact it was down to 60, I think it might be 66, maybe, if that. Oh no. Today's 50, 55. I told you that earlier too. Right now it's on again. No, it's off. And back on. The fans are kicking on. I guess because the AC is kicking on. But considering the temperatures outside, this doesn't seem too bad. It might be a tad low, a very, very tad bit low. Yeah. I'll have to confirm and see what the correlation is for this particular unit. I might add just a tiny bit, not right now, just a tiny bit, and I might recheck it actually on a warmer day because it just happened to be a cool day today when I came by and everything's working. So, I don't know, I thought I'd bring you along. We'll probably have a part 2 to this. And let me go ahead and do this in Spanish. Ready? Welcome back to Cuba's Automotive. We're back on the chef's vehicle, which today is acting up. And I figured out what the issue was. The AC was not working when I first got here, although it is now. And this is what I found. We're going to be like Ivan today with no parts required. Or not major parts. Okay, so right now I have the compressor back probed, okay? The compressor connector back probed. Where is my light? Right there. Okay, and you see I have my little green probe. It's a pin hooked up to this alligator clip, to here, to my test light, which goes to ground. So what happens when you turn on a switch inside the dash, inside your heater control or your AC control? What happens is you turn on the clutch via a relay, and the relay activates the clutch on the AC, permitting that everything else is within spec as far as pressures and everything else is concerned, which we had good pressures on the last time we were here. Okay, so I realized we had good pressure, that the AC wasn't turning on, and that I had no power initially at the compressor. Okay, I had it unplugged. I even inspected the plug and everything. It's covered in oil. The valve covers have to be redone, but there is power at the end of the connector. So I just looked on a wiring diagram, and I backtraced how the system worked. Now, I had a little misconception. I thought that the fuse was activated and was directly connected to the clutch, and it's not the case. In this case, the 7.5 amp fuse energizes the relay, okay, and from the relay, command turns on and then activates the clutch. So this is the issue. Right now, the clutch is on, okay? If I just wiggle this relay right here, Ana, mira. This is the relay. Okay, if I just wiggle, look at the light, turn off. Wiggle, ever so slightly. There we go, see? And you can hear the load change on the vehicle. Now see if you can back up to where you can see both the light and the relay and see how much I'm touching. Let me see if I can get this. Can you see a good shot on both? Yeah? I can feel that the pins aren't working or aren't a tight connection. Back and forth. See? And that's just the connection on the relay. It's not exactly the relay itself. So something in the box, the terminals, they got stretched. They call that fretting when the terminals wear out. And that's the problem that we have. So we almost went with the compressor. We almost went a couple different routes, and I just had to prove it out. And this is the reason why you prove it out, because now we save the customer how much money. And this time around, we would have gone OEM, okay, not the aftermarket, because we went aftermarket originally, which was about 2 years ago, which is one of my first videos on this channel. So yeah, I hope you found this helpful. As you can see, the AC compressor relay. and I will post up the wiring diagram on what I used just to get a visual on this. So yeah, next step is either taking this box apart and putting in my own terminals, opening it, but I'm sure I can repair it now that I know that it's just a relay and the contact on the relay. All right? So I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.